The theme of today's show is the heart of Ovations, and what I asked the teachers to do was to think about songs and dances they either formally did or formally choreographed to let you guys see things that are still near and dear to their hearts and some of the greatest memories that they have dancing or some of their greatest memories that they have created as teachers. We're extremely excited to celebrate the 10 years that we've had, and we're going to let you see the teachers that are here with us now who share our common vision and share our heart for your kids. And I can't wait for you to understand why they put some of their favorite numbers in this show.
Hi, my name is Lauren Hinchy. I'm from Sapulpa, Oklahoma. I've been dancing my whole life. I've been dancing for 21 years now. I was a ping at Sapulpa High School, where Rachel was actually my coach, and then I went on to be a pom girl at OSU. I cannot remember my life without dance. Dance has brought so much joy into my life. I love it. I have such a passion for it, and I'm so glad that I now get to be teaching it. Growing up in the studio, it's just been so much fun learning and growing as a dancer, but now getting to teach it and seeing that passion being passed on to children is just such a joy to me, and it brings so much happiness into my life. I wanted to put some of my favorite songs in the 10th year anniversary show this year. I wanted to be able to use songs that the girls could act to and get out of their own skin. So I did a creepy song, I did a happy song, we did a song about winter, we did a song where we act like vampires. I just wanted to do different things so that they can experience different ways to be while they're dancing, or a different environment. One thing that I would really hope to pass on to the kids is just my passion for dance. I love it so much. It's brought so much joy into my life. Getting to do it all through high school and all through college has just been such a blessing, and I just hope that the kids can learn to love it and have a passion for it as much as I do.
My name is Lucius Thomas. I'm 28 years old. I'm from Tulsa, Oklahoma. I've been dancing since I was 17. I'm trying to inspire kids, man, just dancing, you know, because that's like a good way to step in, is entertainment. People love to laugh. I'm a comedian at heart. Like, I love making people laugh. I think that's like one of my strengths. The joy of the Lord is my strength. So I believe I am here for a reason to like reach, if not everybody, reach somebody. It can be one person that I'm sitting here reaching. Just as long as that person is like getting what he's supposed to get or what she's supposed to get. So I'm like trying to help kids, man, inspire them, teach them as much as I can. I'm like, teach them technique, whatever, give them like, positive thinking and stuff, like, respect your elders, respect like, just your parents and everybody like that, and just try to grow up and be like a great person, try to change other lives. It's made all the dance pieces like kind of fun, like, entertaining, have fun doing it, nice popular songs that people like to hear, nice up-tempo beats, just have fun with it.
Hi, my name is Amy Morgan. I'm a teacher here at Ovations for the last 9 years. I primarily do tap for the Ovations programs. However, I also do some jazz and some leaps and turns and some other competition classes. I started dancing when I was 3 years old, and I danced all the way through high school. I was a member of the Sapulpa Ping Pings, which is the dance team here at Sapulpa High School. I went on to become a Kilgore College Rangerette with Miss Rachel, and we did that for 2 years together. After college, I went on to the University of Oklahoma and finished my degree, and then I moved back to Sapulpa and began teaching at Ovations in 2005. Dance has always been very special to me. I've started dancing when I was 3 and danced all the way through college, and now I get to give back and be a teacher and teach some of the things that I love, or the thing, which is tap, to the kids now at Ovations. I grew up taking classes and traveling. I went to St. Louis Tap Festival for many years and worked with a lot of great tap dancers and very historical tap dancers, and I really want to share that love and that education that I have with my dancers. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the competition program today. The competition program began with just a few students, and now it's grown to over 45 kids in the studio. We have our own intensive program and our own intensive classes specifically for our competitive kids. They take ballet, tap, jazz, hip hop, contemporary. The intensive program has their own classes. They have their own ballet class, their own tap class, jazz, hip hop, and contemporary. They take classes all throughout the summer, our leaps and turns class, along with some flexibility and some other specialty classes. We have tryouts in the summer, at the end of the summer, and once they are assigned to their group, they begin their choreography camps. We choreograph some of our dances in-house, but we also bring in some choreographers from all over the country. During the year, we do up to 5 competitions a year. We also do multiple community performances. We're always looking for opportunities that will turn into memories that the kids will have for the rest of their lives. Every dance you're gonna see tonight is either a memory that I have of myself or it's something that is very near and dear to my heart. I'm really excited to see the kids play out and dance out some of the dances that are very important to me, along with some of the songs that are important to me. I hope you enjoy the dances, and I'm excited to see them myself.
Hi, my name is Mackenzie Gilbert, and this is my second year teaching at Ovations. I have been with Ovations for 10 years now, and I have seen it from both sides now as a student and now as a teacher. I've been here since we were very small at the old studio, and now I've seen it grown into what it is today. Growing up as a dancer in the studio, I have made many memories and many friends that have made Ovations a second home for me, and so it's really cool to come back as a teacher. Why I love to dance is because it makes me happy, and that's one thing that dance means to me, is that it's joyful. It's a joyful thing to do, and so this is something that I tried to express to my students this year in their dances, that as long as they're dancing, I hope that they feel happy. So I hope you see that while they're dancing, and I hope that they enjoy themselves on stage too.
My name is Cassie Wagner, and I've been dancing since I was about 4 years old. I've danced with Portico Dance Theater and Tulsa Modern Movement. Dancing with those two companies really shaped the way that I teach my classes today. Just being involved in the creative process, and instead of just going to class and having a teacher tell you what to do, feeling like an active participant and really understanding the purpose and intent behind the movement. And that's really something that I try to include my students on in my classes. And I really want them to leave class thinking of themselves as artists, and making the choice to have a feeling or purpose or intent behind the movement instead of just doing what they're told. One thing that I'd really like to pass on to my students is really the ability to view dance as a tool for self-expression. And as much as we teach technique, and technique is really important, for me personally, it's not really about that. What I really want to see is a student come into class and completely shed their ego and forget about who they want their friends to think they are and just move. So that's one thing that I've really found a lot of joy and being able to do, and I hope to pass on the courage to my students to be able to do that as well. All of the pieces that I did this year were very personal to me. Some of them started with the song, which some of my favorite songs and things that are really close to my heart, and some of them were about just portraying a concept, especially the hip hop piece. It really has a positive message, and I thought that was something that's really important to include, especially in a hip hop piece today. And then some of the pieces, I used my favorite song, and really the students just connected with it so much that it just kind of turned into the recital piece. So all of them are really personal to me, and they all mean a lot to me, and I'm glad that the kids can connect with them in that way also.
I'm Heather Thompson, and I'm from Sepulveda. I teach ballet, and I started dancing when I was 5, and started in acrobats, and then ballet, and tap, and all of the other subjects, jazz. Through high school, I was a ping-ping, and After graduation, continued teaching while I was at OSU at a studio there at Encore, and was there for 5 years. I was really blessed that Rachel and Josh invited me on to be at the staff here at Ovations. One of the things that I want my kids to take on with them is how ballet can be used in all the other subjects. They might love jazz, they might love hip hop, and in some way they can instill what they're being taught in ballet and use that in other subjects, but also having confidence and being confident in themselves as a performer, because sometimes you see shy, timid students and then the music goes on and then they just light up, and I love seeing that confidence in themselves as a performer. My recital themes this year are based on basically telling a story, half Winter Wonderland, involving the Nutcracker ballet, and how much I really enjoyed that growing up. But also Alice in Wonderland, which is one of my favorite books as a child. I really enjoyed that. So you might see Dancing Candy, you might see Alice at the Tea Party, and I think the kids have really enjoyed being able to tell each story. What I love about teaching ballet is the structure and the discipline, and I hope that as parents you can see where your child has started and where they end today as they perform, and see how proud they are of what they can accomplish in the technique that they've learned, or a skill they've learned, or a turn, or a leap. And I hope that you can see how proud they are of themselves.
The dances that I've put into the show are really all over the map, but every single one of them is extremely special to me. Some of the preschool dances are all sweet lullabies that make me think of my own children or make me think of my childhood. Whenever I did some of my more fun jazz dances, some of them are the most exciting pieces that I had when I was little and things that inspired me and encouraged me to go on with my dancing. Some of the older kids' dances that I've done are some of my favorites that I've choreographed and I have been proud of and I would like to see done again, and some that are special to them because they saw the older kids dance to those when they were younger too. Dance is really a staple for kids. Like, it's something that a lot of them try, it's something that they all inspire to do. It's so glamorous and it's so exciting for them to watch, and it puts something in their hearts that makes them want to be a part of it and to do the same thing. And I felt the same way as a child, and I know that when I was younger it was all about how I felt when I danced and how exciting and how great it was to get out there and perform and to do something that I worked hard on. As I got older, it was something that really kept me accountable and taught me to be a driven person that had a really strong work ethic, because if I wanted to do well, it was up to me, and I learned and I practiced and I didn't give up until I got the results that I wanted to do. And as a teacher, that's something that I inspire my students to do. I inspire them to feel that way and to not give up on themselves and to try their very hardest and to make themselves proud of something that they've already done. When I think about my gifts in life, I feel like God created me to work with kids and to dance. And I feel like I have the perfect life that gets to combine both of those things. And I get to share my family in that vision, and I get to share my family with this business, and I am blessed beyond measure. So I'm thrilled to pass on the things that I feel so greatly gifted with your kids.